Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Julian Castro, the owner of Obey, and we're in Atlanta here for the Elite Series. We picked up a H1 team a while back for the first tournament that was on the CW, of which we actually went and won. It was a great accomplishment for Obey. It really enabled us to really expand into esports alongside with our Smite team. And it's really a big accomplishment to even be here again. The roster was, back when we first won the tournament, was Aladdin, Mig, Pinchy, Kevi, and Shurima. Certain circumstances changed it up, and we're actually here with a new roster with 2 original players, which was Kevi and Shurima. And now we have Flowers, Measly, and Mobs. So it's really interesting to see what these guys can do. They've been actually competing at the solo event, which is a whole nother side of the H1Z1 esports space, and also in the Fives tournament. Since we won the Fives tournament, the first one for the CW, we actually got invited here, so we do not have to do the qualifiers, go straight to the finals on Sunday, which is really awesome for us. I think it's a really good relief to just be right where they want to be from the get-go and really just focus on the winning match. We're really excited. The roster changes were rough for everyone, I think, and I think this is a really unique opportunity to really show people that this is a team that's strong no matter who's on it. Kevi does a great job, Shrima's a great in-game leader, and then these guys are always going to do great things, so it's really exciting.
But we're going to jump onto Shurima Wizard to kick this off live from Dreamhack Atlanta, and he lands right onto, he just absolutely gifted that police car there. Now we're getting back on with Shurima Wizard. We saw him pick up this car early in the game. Absolute free. No one was there to contest it at all. And he is going to be riding that around right now, getting his loot going. We've seen Shurima Wizard hanging out in this cop car the whole time.
These ridge lines are great, especially with this gas coming up behind him on his backside here. He doesn't really have to worry about people behind him, so he has pretty much all cover. He only has to worry about up the water line to his right and wait for the gas, and I expect him to sit here until the gas starts moving and then rotate in with the gas. And then Measly taking out Casperific, who is playing the other rooftop. I'm pretty sure Measly probably took shots from one roof to the other there.
As he does fall down, and ooh, Shurima Wizard gonna fall as well. A lot of the guys who we saw really well situated at the beginning of the game have fallen off.
Measly actually ends up dying there to the FPS. Measly was forced off the roof by the gas, and he was hit by the FPS, so when he jumped and hit the ground, it finished off the kill.
That's what forced him off.
So he goes down in 11.
Okay, yeah, and that's a big deal because we were highlighting the fact that we thought Measly just had the best position, and the only things that could push him off, really, it was mostly the gas or someone finding a cheeky way to get up on that building.
Measly with his back against the gas and using the car to protect his front. So as long as nobody walks out right behind him, which I imagine he'll turn every few seconds to check, he's in a decent position there. He's got decent cover.
You can see Measly trying to pinch onto Samuel right now.
Yeah, both of these are long-range shots. We're talking about 230 meters out. Yeah, he's going to be tucked away in there and chop it down, opening onto Shurima. Shurima shows no fear as he hops and takes a shot at Choppa. We'll see if he decides to push this or not.
It looks like he's going to push a little bit here when you see Choppa down behind that rock.
Yeah, it looks like he wanted to keep the pressure there. It looks like he may have hit a makeshift or a body armor, and Choppa is bleeding, and he may have wanted to push that fight, but he decided it was way too early to get that aggressive.
But Shurima Wizard still is keeping the pressure on. I mean, he does take a slightly defensive move to move back a little bit. And this is good. He finds a way to rotate around. Needs to get in a gunfight with only 1 instead of 2 players. But Shurima Wizard going to be able to bring down 10K. P90 Princess now collapsing onto Shurima Wizard. Wants to take this fight. It's going to be Soar Teenage to fall down first. Will Princess be able to finish it off? Shurima Wizard is going to fall. A clean kill from Princess. Here's the overall top 20.
Shurima, no shock there. Shurima makes his way in at 8. Mobs, another player that's been around for a while. Absolute slayer, so
yeah, we were talking about Mobs last night a little bit.
Shots ring out into Foxy. Goes down to Obey Kevi. Again, Obey Kevi and the Obey squad. A lot of those guys are the ones that played at Fight for the Crown. It took down that most recent tournament. Yeah, Thule going to go down to the helmet tap of Kevi from Obey, and he gets eliminated there in 51st place.
Mobs now onto that ATV, moving away from Brother 2G. We we've seen Mobs quite a bit throughout this game too. Now, while we're watching this fight, Mobs is going to go down.
Put some damage into it. He wasn't actually firing at Mobs.
Now he's firing at Mobs, though. Yeah, I saw the same thing, though, from the tree, and he sinks some serious shots, getting all the way down to like 50% health, and Stormin staying full. Happening right about now. Gabe is one of the top players. Oh, Stormin getting another kill. Do have to bring that up. Brings down Kevin.
Yeah, Stormin getting a headshot kill.
Now the bullets are really flying. It looks like Thump could go down after that engagement, taking down his own teammate. We're just going to see the kill feed light up. 4 players going down.
I'm personally super hyped on how I placed. I'm not personally the best solo player, so me placing and qualifying for the finals tomorrow is big for myself. I feel like it's going to give me more confidence. I played super slow throughout the qualifying matches, but for the finals I'm going to pick up the speed and hopefully, you know, kill some more people.
I feel great. I can't wait for tomorrow, man. The money match, baby. Let's go.
How I play. That's not how I just played. That's not how I play. That's not how I just played. I literally just camped the entire game. Yeah, the entire game.
What's going on, guys? We just got done with the first day, which happened to be the solo qualifiers. Most of our team actually didn't get invited to the solos finals, so we had to go in through the qualifiers to get into the finals. Group A featured Measly and Sharima, who both did an amazing job and actually qualified for the finals pretty handily. Played really well, and we're really proud of them. With Group B, we had the rest of the team. Unfortunately, Flowers wasn't able to get into the qualifiers, but Kevy and Mobs participated. Unfortunately, fell a bit short. However, we're really excited to see how Sharima and Measly play. They're definitely some of our strongest solo players on the team. Sharima especially is always, I think consistently for a few seasons now, been the #1 player, or up there with the top 5, top 10. So really excited to see what they can bring home for us, especially the night before the big teams event. So yeah, stay tuned.
Sharima Wizard, another just huge slayer that we might see go off here and possibly go for bounties.
Instantly getting that helmet too as well. That is going to be good for Sharima Wizard, and Sharima Wizard absolutely went off yesterday as well. Going to see if he can match that performance this time around while there is so much money on the line. This, of course, is going to be the first out of 3 games in this grand final. We're going to stick to Sharima Wizard for a little bit here and then look at our map. It is closing in nice and tight, and as we can see, players starting to migrate him. Zach going to take down Sharima Wizard. That is absolutely huge. Sharima Wizard being one of the guys that we really did want to stress earlier in the day, but Zach able to contest him while in cover. Gas closing in will be enough to cloak hurrah! There it is! We are going to see
Back on board with Measly, who we talked about yesterday, playing that rooftop.
Off screen, Measly going to take down Prox. That is a nice early kill coming up from him. A big pickup. 53 players still remaining. Another fight going on now. This game is playing out much faster than the first one.
Yeah, definitely a lot of engagements here. Measly gets tagged once, throws on a new makeshift immediately, doesn't throw the heal on, knows that he's still within 5-shot range with that Lammy, or with the makeshift on. Gonna step out, take a few shots. Not worth it. Other player disengages, he'll get his heal off.
I want to see Measly do some big things here, especially after what went down on that roof in the qualifying match for Measly. Measly obviously still doing well enough to get here today, but not being able to clinch up a first place. The FPS was the player who actually got up on a roof a little bit after Measly and ran away with it in that game.
We do have Measly now looking into Jerk Chicken, trying to take a couple shots. Gas is going to roll over him, and he realizes that he needs to get going now. This safe zone also made it go.
Rogue going to be falling down here too, Measly. But we did get a chance to jump on with him for just a little bit, but now we're going to hop back to Measly, seeing him trying to heal himself up, taking as much loot as he can from Rogue. Now Sharima Wizard, what do you think of this position that he has managed to etch out for himself?
I mean, the only position that can shoot him while he's sitting on that side of the ridge is really far. There's nobody down below him. He's in a pretty decent spot.
Measly gonna fall down to Transpair
as Sharima takes out YT2 tap, down in 24th place.
Oh, BMR going to eat that shotgun. Sharima Wizard coming out on top, but not out of the gas yet. Going to use that police car to get out in the nick of time. Needs to heal up before he finds another player. Doesn't want to take another fight. Sharima Wizard ultimately going to fall down to Blood Inferno now. regardless of what happens here, we will be crowning our champion at the end of this game. This is the last one in the series of the grand final of the H1Z1 Elite Series for the solo queue. And now let's see what the pro players who are locking into Fort Destiny can do in this third and final game of the grand final. Shurima Wizard. This player got cut down early a few times, but has looked good in every matchup. Now we're on board with Shurima Wizard. Going to have to put down the smoke here to try to heal himself up. He gets into perfect cover just in the nick of time.
Yeah, and another free med kit to replace the one that he's about to use to get the bleed off, sitting there on the dresser, and he is gonna grab it.
Yeah, and that is going to give him just enough resources to heal up. And that's going to also put him in a decent position approaching the mid game, which is right around the corner.
Gas runner's gonna drop to Measly.
Ninja was up in that gas, was about to come in. He's already taken out of cover, and Measly gets closed out. This time it's gonna be by Radek. He gets in, he gets this. But this is the first Fives match that we're going to get to watch today, Supersonic. We should let everyone at home know exactly how this looting phase is going to play out and what the teams are looking to accomplish here.
And Obey is going off, definitely with the most kills this game, I believe. Kevy now landing another grenade kill and catching Drassel. Another player goes down to a nade from Shurima Wizard.
Now it is going to be Measly to send home Memento. It's going to be the frag to send out Mobs, and we can see the shots sinking into Shurima Wizard, but he turns it around, knocking down Aqua. Then Shurima Wizard is taken out by Gas Runner. This fight is not over yet, though. Kevy going to be cut down. Measly following soon after, and Isco is lighting them up. Flowers on fire, going to get sent home by Chipsy from LG. We have a look at the results from this first game of our 3 games of the grand final for team play.
But we are going to be going into game 2 here, so let's get back in and see how this one's going to shake out.
And it's ultimately going to be a member from TK who falls down first. It's 2 members from TK. We said they had the best positioning on the map, and they are up there just falling down.
Yeah, TK coming down, but it looks like Obey is outplaying the push back up. They did not rotate early enough. They are pinched between the gas. Obey spotted them, and they're now having to battle their way out of the gas while fighting a team. And they're fighting the current reigning champions from Fight for the Crown. This is not the position you wanted to be in. Obey, playing from a much less pressured situation, is going to be able to outplay them at that coming back up the hill.
And look in the top left portion of your screen. There it is, just in time to see the frag go off from Mobs. Now Obey going to try to finish him off while keeping an eye onto ELH. If they can open up on Europe's last hope, they could potentially send another squad out of this second game. But Shurima Wizard feels confident enough now that they have put in that aggression to push up on this map, find a new safe position.
Measly in a really rough situation, extremely low. Obey all hurting right now. Denial looking fairly strong here. Only one player really with any damage into him. Mobs and Measly are both going to drop to Yogi.
In the middle where you can get I don't know that safe zone. No, not the prior spot. It wasn't that how all the north. Nobody up to that. We know there was a team. Someone ran this way, and then that's when they pushed. Shurima went over and boom dead, and I went over boom dead.
Sorry, I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah, Shurima Wizard may actually see Adrian here starting to get some shots in. He is still in kill range. It's going to be Adrian to go down, but it's the shots of Measly, not Shurima Wizard. LG, this team that was in such a good position, starts to play with fire here, getting way too close to this Obey squad.
She is going down quickly here. Epsilon, Obey, TK, everybody's here. Shurima Wizard, though, now in a fight with Epsilon, and he's going to go down.
Epsilon now going to drop the smoke. They are engaged with Obey, but they are still relatively damaged from the engagement that they took with IG, and now you can see all of these teams taking that perimeter of this circle. Obey and Epsilon going to be exchanging a lot of bullets here. Obey looking relatively healthy here. 2 players taking a few to the flesh. Now going to try to move in, but this smoke cover is going to give Epsilon the advantage here. Epsilon needs to get these shots in, but all of a sudden they're still falling.
Does Obey not know Epsilon is there? Heavy gonna go down to a grenade, long range from Mig there. Obey on the aggressor here, trying to find them, but Epsilon is still behind them. Obey needs to recognize that there's people in those smoke nades and take that fight. Maybe they have, and they're trying to get the ridgeline. Cutie Venom gonna go down to a shotgun from Measly at close range. Epsilon coming in now and just absolutely mopping up Obey. Obey needed to take that fight to Epsilon rather than to Hale, who was already damaged. And CLG is now gonna... Measly coming in second with 9 kills, netting himself $900.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this weekend, a little insight into what Obey does in esports and our H1Z1 team. If you guys like these types of videos, please let us know. We're really looking forward to doing these types of videos more often as we introduce you to what it is to be in Obey and what we're doing on a day-to-day basis to grow the organization. We're really working on something special for our Smite teams, following them throughout the World Championship. I think you guys will really enjoy it, but we're really going to be stepping into this content more, so we hope you guys enjoy, and we're going to be focusing a lot more on this.